People free because they've killed someone. What I want is justice for my mom. They're not supposed to judge them like that. They're not supposed to free all of them just like that because they killed someone. And the person they killed also is a police officer. She was on duty when they kill her. They're supposed to pay for their sin. Death now because they killed my mom. Then they were also supposed to die also.
Because when she went to work, she was fucking okay. Like, what was wrong with her? She was not sick. Like, no BP. Even when they did autopsy shows that his bruises like inner bleeding. Everything there's evidence. There's even video when they are beating her. Everything is in the phone. Why would they judge? Like, why would they feel all of them just like that? At least they should sentence some to prison or anyhow.
Inspector Christiana Erekere, and my name is Nkwe Bariledem. Good luck. I am currently the CDC chairman, Community Development Committee chairman of Lore, where she hails from, and her important role in the community makes me become a part of this matter ever started. And today we have seen the matter the way it goes. And we, and I in person, is not particularly satisfied about the way the matter was discharged. Because number one, there is an issue in question, and the issue is the deceased, the dead lady that has children to take care of, that has mother and other relations to take care of. In fact, she was the center stage of everything that transpired in both the husband's family and her immediate family. But to a chagrin, the judge has done it the way it is. I don't believe that justice can be achieved in a foul means. What I feel is that because I'm not satisfied, because the prosecuting witnesses are not satisfied, we have to go for appeal. Because at that appeal, what we are not contended with is the issue of the disease in question. A disease cannot just slump and die without somebody pushing her. And you are throwing or jettisoning that aspect of it and concentrating on what the defendant counsel was saying. But, well, with God on our side, let us see how the appeal will go, because definitely this matter must be appealed. Thank you. And they also identified the corpse. And because the corpse was identified, the autopsy conducted, they also see the result of the autopsy. Bruises all over, bleeding all over. And then where is the place of this building? Bleeding and wound all over. And they are saying asthma. Somebody who was not asthmatic. Okay. And the judge is claiming that she was asthmatic. I can't read meaning from all what they were saying. God will always take care of judgment, not human being.
Well, as we cannot see today, my Lord Honorable Justice Augusta Chukwu has done very well. The judgment is in line with the rules of court, with the provision of the law, as it were. Of course, you all agree with me. This is about 18 months so far that the defendant has been detained. The story down the line was that the defendant were going to Akwa Ibom State for a welding. And while en route to Akwa Ibom, they were stopped at Taabaa Division Police, where a police officer by name Harrison demanded for bribe to give them money before they can proceed their journey. And eventually, the defendant were unable to have given them the money. And then there was a fracas, and incidentally, someone died. And they said the person that died was the defendant caused the death of the deceased person. So how it is, we had to come to this court, and eventually they preferred the charge against them. And then the court sumo went into full trial, full-scale trial. It's a trial that we are doing almost every month, almost in a month, 2-3 times. But my Lord was determined that she must finish this case within the shorter period of time. And of course, today, what we are seeing today is a judgment in favor of the defendant. Because my Lord, the evidence so far canvassed by the prosecution is unreliable, as it were.
12 defendants, including my clients, the first and third defendants, they were charged for murder, alleged murder of the deceased woman, Inspector Erekere. But you know, murder is on proof beyond reasonable doubt. It's not based on emotions. The facts has to be proved. The defendants, each of them has to be linked directly to the death. So it's not something that is sentimental and emotional. And the court agreed with the defense team that the prosecution did not prove their case beyond all reasonable doubt, and therefore discharged and acquitted all the defendants. So that was what happened. Pursuant to section 330 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law of Rivers, that where there is a prosecution that is unlawful, that is not based on facts, the defendants has to be compensated. And the court agreed with me and awarded 12 million naira. That is 1 million naira each to each of the 12 defendants.
So are you satisfied with the amounts that has been awarded?
I'm more satisfied that the defendants have all been discharged and acquitted.
Did you anticipate that?
They have the right to appeal. So we are not bothered about that. We are waiting for them at any forum they choose.
Thank you so much.
My name is Barrister Sonny Nwokoro. I'm representing the first and third defendants.
The court has reviewed the facts before it and evidence before it, and come to this conclusion. That is the position of the court. I will contact the authorities that sent me and review the judgment and look at where the court have done well or have not done well. It's basically for us to sit down with the police authorities and review the judgment before we now know how to move forward.
Okay, so at the end of